showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Camp Randall Stadium, home field of the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Handoff to the single back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's a short completion of the tight end. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Inside the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. Get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Badgers are going to keep this drive rolling. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Badgers. Great connection there for 6 points. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Tied. He just sprints into the end zone. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Perkins. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically throwing their hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Keeping it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Badgers line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
I think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Alabama.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He finds some space. They can't stop him. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
1st and 10 play coming up. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Now rolling out to his left. The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They'll try the option play here. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense scoops it up. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 30. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their offense really good field position.
Gives it to the back. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Catch made in space. Look out. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. He's got a room to run. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Quarterback operating an empty set. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. QB keeper all the way. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will be returned. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Badgers will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense coming back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll try to run it with the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Wisconsin.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't hold on. From the defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Going for a big play downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He gets loose. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play in this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, and you do. You better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Gain sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Has the first down and more. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They'll toss it to the back. Running with purpose. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He keeps it. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It leads to 2nd down.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It is incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. QB decides to keep it here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
And the Badgers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Past midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick six, then a two-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Grinding away with a running game. He's got the first down and still motoring. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Badgers are in the red zone. Here comes a handoff.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grounds it. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
2nd and goal for the offense. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Now the 40, the 30, past the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Alabama.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
So the touchdown was big, but they need this 2-point conversion to make it a 1-score game. And he'll set up to throw. pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Badgers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? The kick team grabs the ball.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. Seen many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number one just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see two top-5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number one ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top-5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.